it's Georgia here, and today I'm going to be recreating this half up, half down, half Dutch braid for you guys. I do recommend you guys wearing this more to like a formal occasion, a wedding, a baptism, but if you guys really want, you can wear it casually out. So to begin this hair tutorial, there are a few simple tools that we will be needing. I am going to be using some L'Oreal hairspray, but any strong hairspray will work fine. A teasing comb, again, any teasing comb you have will be fine. Some bobby pins, some clear elastics, and last of all, we will be using some hair accessories. Today for my hairstyle, I'm going to be using this yellow flower, and I really love flowers in the summertime for a formal occasion, so this is a flower I'm going to be using. But if you guys wish to make it a little more fancier, you can add some dazzle, and you can always buy a hairband, or if you guys have one, with crystals or pearls, anything that's fancy. So we're going to start by just teasing it a little bit. We don't want something too full. So I'm just going to grab a thin section, grab my teasing comb, and just back comb where my roots are to give it some volume. So just teasing it. And now it's a little teased. Now that it's teased, I'm just going to be putting a little hairspray, not too much, and then it's going to be laid down. Okay, so now that we have our hair teased in the back, we are going to start by our simple half Dutch braid. I'm going to show you guys how to do it here, which I don't like to start right at the root. I don't like that look. I like to start right here, like about half an inch from the root. But if you guys want, you can start all the way from the root. All I'm going to be doing is splitting my hair up to the ear, just like this, a straight line. And this side, I'm just going to be putting the hair to the side. So now that we have a good chunk of hair, we will be parting our hair horizontally into 3 pieces. So I'm going to be parting mine right here. And I just have a thin piece of hair, and the rest of the hair is here. And I'm going to be dividing this hair into 3 pieces, just like a normal braid. And I'm going to be doing like a normal braid. Once you do like one section of the normal braid, that's when we're going to start picking up hair from the right section. So I'm never taking hair from the left strand. I'm only taking hair every time I come across the right strand. So now that I came across and I'm on the right strand, I'm going to be taking just a little hair, and I'm going to be incorporating it with the middle strand. So we're doing like a normal braid right now. Now I'm back to my right strand. I'm going to take a little hair again, incorporate it with the middle strand. So as you can see, it's like a normal braid. I'm just not picking up hair on the left side. So I'm just taking this piece and so on. And now that we came to our last piece, picking up hair, we're just going to braid it normally as we go down. And don't worry about the flyaways right now, because we will be hairspraying them down. Okay, now I'm going to be taking my elastic and just tying the end. Just like that. Now as you guys see, we have this really pretty, braid right here, and you can push it up, but we'll work on that afterwards. Let's go to the other side of our hair. We're going to be doing the same thing. I don't like this braid to be as big as the one on the left side of my head. I like this to accent more of the hairstyle. So this will be just a tiny bit smaller. Again, I'm just going to take piece of hair, part it where the ear is, horizontally. Just take some piece. Part my hair into 3 strands. Start like a normal braid, and then start taking pieces. Gathering pieces. And just braid it down. If you guys are having a difficult time with doing a half Dutch braid, please let me know below, and I will do a hair tutorial just on creating the Dutch braid. I'll go a little slower. So now that we have this braided, I'm going to get my little elastic and I'll be tying this piece together. So now we have our 2 pieces of our half Dutch braid, and our hair should be teased in the back a little. And this is when all the flyaways, we can tuck them or bobby pin them in the back. So it's just some flyaways. I'm just going to be tucking them into the braid. Or if they're that bad, you guys can bobby pin them in. Or we can do that afterwards. So now that we have our 2 braids finished, I'm going to be taking the 2 pieces and tying them in the back. I'll show you how I'm going to tie them. I'm just going to do a simple tie without an elastic. If you guys want, you can also use an elastic. And I'm just putting one over the other, securing it like this. So I like squeezing it just like that because it gives me a little more volume where the crown of my head is. And then I'm just going to be taking a few bobby pins and securing it in place. So, just like this. You only need about 4 bobby pins to make sure it's really in place. You do not want it falling, especially if you're dancing in a wedding or something. So it is secured in place right now. And now for all the flyaways, stuff we don't really like, we're just going to take a little hairspray and put it in our hand. And this is where we're going to take the flyaways all the way down. So I do have a lot of layers in my hair, so it is easy to see the flyaways. Since I'm doing this, you won't see much of it. So now that I have been hairspraying all my flyaways down, I am going to put some hairspray around my head, just so we can hold the braid in place. So if you guys can see, it is a really beautiful braid. It's very simple. It looks really nice. And for my favorite part, if you guys want to use some hair accessories, you can. Like I said, I'm just going to be placing a small little yellow flower in the back. Just like this. So it really complements the brown color. It complements, it's really simple. But if you guys want also, not with the flower, but without the flower, you can always add some cute hairband. Like if you want it to be very formal, like princess looking, you can add something like this, just where the crown of your head is, and it still can complement the braid. Just make sure you tuck in the band inside the braid so you can see the accent of the braid. So this is very pretty too, but again, I like sticking more to the floral accessory.